But again, let's get on over now to our weather team because they've got more information on Nicole. We know that it just made landfall. Guys, we'll go ahead and take it away and give it to you.
Yep, good morning. Yeah, 3 a.m. on the nose are pretty much Vero Beach, the spot.
Just south.
Yeah, just south there. So, Allison, now we're starting to see some of the stronger winds rearing up and they're going to make a beeline. You did a great job last time we spoke about the arrival times for Orlando Metro. And we're thinking probably as we draw closer to about 5, 6, 7 a.m., right?
Yes. So right when the sun's coming up is when we're going to be seeing some of those outer rain bands really packing a punch with the winds as well as the rain across the interior.
And we're getting reports of power outages, so we're going to compile all that data. It's coming in like right now. I just saw it fill in the feed, so we'll have that for you coming up. But Allison, I do want to address our velocity scan, inbound, outbound winds coming toward and away from our Fox 35 storm tracker radar site. You can see across Brevard County, and I believe Ryan was in contact with the viewer over in Port St. John, where the power has gone out now, so we're starting to see these power outages. Winter Park, you can see right on the western edge here of some of these stronger winds slowly moving in. We'll be at our Fox 35 studios in 2 minutes in Eatonville, a little closer toward the Winter Park and the Lee Road exit there at I-4. Those winds coming up. So this is the initial stage for a bigger push of sustained winds. Back behind that, you can see at the Space Coast, all that too is beginning to rotate our way. Look at our future radar here, and you can see that rain band coming up and out of Brevard County within the next hour, and then just pulling through Osceola all the way up through Seminole County, north of Lake Monroe into Volusia County. So it's very, very broad, sweeping on in like a big tidal wave. So winds are going to be freshening, rainfall rates increasing. I want to give you a look here as we scan around with Fox 35 live to the second, our Fox 35 storm tracker radar, and you can see that very heavy rain loading up. Amanda McKenzie, if you can hear us and see us, want to let you know your rain's going to increase exponentially now as that big ribbon of rain moves in your direction. We look for rainfall rates within that at probably anywhere from 3 to 4 inches per hour. It is coming down that hard. Back behind that, all that exiting out of Volusia County now with more freshening around Titusville and Mims and in through the heart of the I-95 corridor. So we look at Lake Mary within about 10 minutes or so. The very heavy rains will be moving on in. I can already hear on our rooftop it's already begun with a bigger surge coming. Lake Jessup area now near Oviedo and the 417 right near the big bridge in about 3 minutes. And you see Lake Monroe arrival there in about 8 minutes. Deltona 9 minutes in arrival time for that big surge. A lot of the rain again moving from literally coast to coast, right, has been that far reaching, so the impacts expand to our neighbors out to our west across the Tampa Metro, up to Holiday, Jasmine Estates at Largo and into Bradenton and Sarasota. And as we measure out that eye, last check we had was about 50 miles across, so that is a tremendous push at this time. So just before I leave you and we go to Allison, I'm going to give you a look here at that track. Winds at 65 miles per hour, still at 75, but decreasing in forward speed and intensity. Will slow down a little bit. A lot of those ill impacts will be spreading northbound. That has been the legacy of Nicole now, Allison, as we measure out winds with you. You've got the power outages up. Yes. What are you seeing? What can you tell our viewers right now?
Well, just into the Fox 35 Storm Center, we are seeing a few hundred power outages through Marion County, portions of Flagler, as well as Orange. But take a look at this. Brevard County is shaded in yellow. That means more than 20,000 are out of power at the moment. That's because we are seeing those winds really starting to pick up. So if we take you in to our current sustained winds at the moment, we're actually going to be seeing some of them start to ramp up. And let me just step over to the computer here to make sure that we can get to the current winds for you. There we go. So these are current sustained winds. We're looking at 52 miles per hour in Melbourne, 43 in Titusville. So throughout the day yesterday, we were talking about how our eastern viewing edge, which is Brevard County, going to be seeing those impactful winds starting, and they have done just that. Let's take a look at current gusts right now. We are actually going to be seeing them start to ramp up as well. So I'm going to continue to monitor this for you. And Jamie, we are just getting all this information into the Fox 35 Storm Center as it did just make landfall about 24 minutes ago. Right,
and we talk about the information feed coming into the storm center right now. It is crazy. So, Allison, thanks for getting those power outages up. There's likely going to be more, and sometimes it happens after it passes. Most times, in fact. So later today into Friday morning, lights may be going down. Not always a guarantee, but typically that's how it goes when the soils are saturated, trees are falling in, the like. So we'll continue to watch it for you. All right, so we'll gather gather our intel, bring our viewers the very latest. Want you to stay with us for continuing team coverage here on Fox 35 as Nicole has made landfall now in Vero Beach at approximately 3 a.m. here on this Thursday morning. We're back.